Nobody wants to pay taxes, and including me. Today's topic is what is going to be your optimal level of the income that you would pay kind of a moderately lower 12% of the tax, and no more than that. And as we know, for after a certain amount, that 10% and then 12%, the next one is 22%. So 22% and higher is what I consider to be a somewhat higher tax that we would not want to pay tax. We want to 10% and 12% is probably okay. So I am going to calculate and tell, and let's do it together, what is going to be an optimal income that you want to make as married filing jointly in 2021. And before I proceed further, so here's the disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, and this information is only for your entertainment, that you can discuss together and come up with a question that you can further discuss with your certified financial advisor. So what I feel is that there are two things that you need to keep in mind. One is standard deduction, and then your 401k contribution. The maximum you could contribute to your 401k in 2021 is 19,500, and then there's a standard deduction which is 25,100. So these two are certainly things that you must avail of, and if you add these two together, it's 5 plus 1 6, and this is 4, and this 4 is 44,600. Is the kind of the deduction that you can take off from your salary and still and not pay anything in the tax. So that is 44,600, and the next thing, anything above that is potentially taxable, and we will calculate that tax. So we know that from 0 to 19,900 is taxed at the rate of 10%, and then from 19,901 to 81,050 is taxed at 12% rate. So, and anything above that is 22% or higher, and we won't want to go into that. And for that, what we want to do is we want to earn this much, 81,050, possibly no more than that, even though if you are earning, it's not under your control, but let's see what that limit is. So I earn 81,500, and then I add it to this 401k contribution in the standard deduction, and if I add these two total, I get a figure of $125,650. So that is kind of my golden figure, where as married filing jointly, I will be paying a substantially lower amount of tax. And what exactly will be the tax that I will be paying that? So what I do is I back calculate this thing from 125,650. I subtract 44,600. You know that you get this figure 81,050, and I pay 10% of tax on this amount, which is 10% of 19,900. That will be 1990, and then in this range 19,900 to 81,050, I pay a 12% tax, and if you calculate that, this figure is going to be coming to 7338. And now all of this figure could be totally wrong, so do your own calculations and verify this. So if I add these two, I get a tax of $9,328 on the total income of $125,650. This is 7.24% effective tax rate, which I would say is a reasonably good tax. Now the next thing is, if you also get a child credit, if you have two kids and your income is less than $150,000, then you get $2,000 tax credit for each child. So if you have two child, you get minus $4,000 in child credit. So your tax is going to be even lower at $5,328. That I believe is a reasonably. Of course, there is one thing I wanted to point out. If you are working in a firm or something, from this amount you probably will be paying out some amount as your medical kind of for your insurance part of the employees, part of the contribution towards your medical insurance. So in effect, you probably could be okay with paying the same amount of tax if you were earning, for example, maybe $130,000. So that is a ballpark number where you are paying a reasonably a low amount of tax. The next limit possibly could be at $150,000 when working as married while jointing. And if you have kids like me, if you have two kids, you get like $4,000 of credit because of your child. So that gives you a kind of a feeling for where you are in terms of tax. This probably is not much you can do beyond that to save any kind of your tax. And there could be another thing could be if you are above 50 years in the age, you could bump this amount by another X thousand or like $6,000 or so. I don't remember right now on the top of my head, but you could bump it up by another 6,000 or so. You can take this amount to maybe 130, $135,000. Beyond that, you will go into 22% of tax bracket, and you are bound to pay more taxes. So hopefully this is going to help you in the tax, but again, take it with a grain of salt. This can be totally factually totally wrong, and you need to consult your CPA or tax certified tax advisor. Thanks for taking a look. Bye.